Today I'm joined by Gillian Kenny to discuss Continuation, which is an upcoming art exhibition in Limerick. So Gillian, do you want to talk about how that was set up?
Yeah, a lot of us would know each other since we went to college in LSAD, but funnily, the artists are from different generations. There's 9 artists in the show, but all of us will be graduates of Limerick School of Art and Design, and most of us came from the painting department. So it was basically connections I've made over the last 2 decades, and it's an artist-led show. So we kind of just got together and said, let's do something. Yeah.
And what kind of work will we expect to see in this exhibition? So
there will be approximately 30 paintings. Most of us in the exhibition are painters, and one of our artists, Patrick Corcoran, is submitting a sculptural piece as well. So it'll be a very busy exhibition. It'll be over 3 floors. The Georgian house on number 2 Perry Square is a lovely Georgian townhouse which has been restored, and we have a beautiful blue room that has this amazing wallpaper which was painstakingly restored, and then there is an upstairs room and downstairs in the basement, so it's 3 different spaces, which is fantastic.
And there are 9 artists. Do you want to talk about them and the work that they do?
Yeah, so we have John Shinnors, who is my father-in-law, who's very well known in Limerick, who's probably one of Ireland's leading contemporary artists, the leading painters, and he is submitting one piece which I haven't seen yet. It's coming in today. It's quite large scale. We have Brian McMahon, who's also very well known in Limerick. A lot of people would know his work. He does very heavy impasto paintings. We have Kieran Power, who's our youngest artist, who would be from the Limerick School of Art and Design and does a lot of portraiture. We have Tom Prendergast, who's known to a lot of people. He lived in New Jersey for a number of years and had a record label. He also DJs, and he's submitting paintings. We have, I mentioned Patrick, he's sculptured, didn't I? Yeah, Patrick and paintings. Yes, and Melanie O'Rourke, who is also a graduate of LSAD and did her MA in Chelsea, and she's in the exhibition. And Laura Murphy is another well-known painter and also in the show, and I'm not forgetting anyone, I don't think, myself. Gillian. So this is my studio that I'm in right now. It's Gillian Kenny Shinnors.
So like what dates is it going to take place then? How do people have to get tickets or?
No, not at all. It's open to the public, but because of COVID, we'll time people in and out. We have a launch. So there's usually, most galleries had to give up doing launches because of the pandemic. You know yourself, there was nothing really happening. The traditional launch from 6 to 9 next Thursday night will take place, and we'll have a wine reception in the garden. And we're delighted that the Irish Chamber Orchestra have linked in, and I believe they're sending in 2 postgraduate students from UL who'll perform also, which is fantastic. So it'll be a lovely event for people who want to attend. We will probably have to just time people in and out in pods through the space, but there's a garden out the back and a coach house where people can go once they've seen the exhibition.
Is this like one of your first exhibitions since like the pandemic?
Oh yes, well I'm personally working with a couple of galleries, Kilbaha Gallery and Kenny's in Lahinch, but yeah, things have been very much shut down for us in the visual arts as well. The good thing, I guess, was that a lot of galleries were able to go online, and so sales were continuing, but it's still not half as good as going in and seeing work in the flesh, you know. So it's for a lot of people, and having a launch as well, it's such a integral part of an exhibition for artists to meet people. And you know, a lot of spaces did digital launches and digital events, I'm sure, no more than in the universities, and it just don't seem to work in the same way. You know, it's hard to create a buzz, you know.
Online especially.
Anything that's digital in that regard. Yeah,
definitely. Anyways, thanks so much for joining us today.
All right, thank you.
Talking about you.
All right,
bye. Thank you.